Welcome, everybody, back once again to a Level Unlock podcast. Your ears, your eyes, your nose, all your senses are not deceiving you. Yes, we are doing a podcast. It's been
4 months.
It's been a minute. Yeah,
Been quite
so
some time.
it's
Yeah.
been a hot minute for sure. We did some things in between. We did not E3, but what was it? Games Fest, Summer Games Fest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did we? Oh, yeah, we
PlayStation
did
event, I
Gamescom?
think.
PlayStation.
thing.
I don't think we did Ubisoft's.
No.
We were
No, we didn't
going
do
to,
that.
and we never did.
Yeah.
But if you're part of the Patreon, you got to enjoy those spectaculars. But for everyone else who is not subscribed to the Patreon for whatever crazy reason there is, welcome, and we appreciate you all being here. It's been a minute, but we got a lot to talk about. It's been a while.
Pack.
Been a while.
First, I think go around the little screen here and reintroduce ourselves to the people who may be listening for the first time, and then where can you find you? What have you been doing? What have you been up to?
Or
And
those who've just forgotten about us, like who we
Yeah.
that's true.
We don't remember who we
Exactly.
are anymore.
Let's
who are
start
these
with James above me. Mr.
Hi.
Pink Forest up there.
Yeah, I got a
Oh,
big
yeah.
forest behind me. Hi, hello. I am James, Jimmy Noodles, GG or gaming, depending on the platform. I've had a lot of life changes happen. A big one, actually. I got a new job.
Hey.
In a field that I'm completely unfamiliar with. So that has been a struggle, but a fun struggle.
You gotta get out of your comfort zones.
Yeah, insurance is hard, man. There's
Yep.
so much like bullshit, and like I don't even delve deep into the insurance stuff, but it's still like the insurance shit that I have to know is a lot, man. It fucking sucks. It sucks, but it's great. Yeah, so I've been doing that, and my whole life schedule's been kind of fucked in the process.
Yeah, you gotta find your time.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been playing some video games here and there. I played Saints Row. That game sucks. I can't stop playing it, but it fucking sucks. I've never seen a game. All right,
Frustrating.
It's frustrating. It's frustrating because the reason that I stick with the game is because I find these little nuggets of things that I enjoy. And now I'm like 10, 15 hours in.
Nugget.
I'm like 10, 15 hours in. Now I'm like, well, I got to see it through. I've already spent this much time in it.
Yeah,
And
but there's a lot of little nuggets.
There's a lot. Yeah, and the nuggets are going away faster and faster. Like they're becoming harder to find. Like they fucked up a mission where you're driving in an APC. Like you can't shoot while you're driving in the APC. You have to like switch seats to be in the gunner seat. But that means no one's driving the APC.
I think they were trying to do that whole co-op thing, and that's
Yeah.
what they on that one.
Yeah, no, fuck that. I want to shoot, and they give me an option to shoot. Like I had to call in my squad and do it. But yeah, so I've been playing that, and the things like, oh, the character icon on the map screen doesn't show up most of the time. I legitimately, like, I was texting my one buddy, because he's a huge Saints Row fan, and I was telling him, like, all right, here's all the things wrong with this game. It was a long Discord message, man. It was a really long one. I felt like my thumbs were hurting by the end of it. But I was like, oh shit. Because I go into the map, like, turning it on, I go into the map, I'm like, oh fuck, you remember how I said that there's no player icon, like, player indicator on the map screen? Well, it seems like they must have done an update, because, hey, it's here, I'm looking at it right now. He goes, oh, that's cool. And then I'm like, oh, like, go fuck off, do some things in the game. And I'm like, oh, I need to add something to the map, like a waypoint. And the fucking indicator's gone. So I think
buggy.
it's like
Oh, jeez.
I've never seen it again. I have yet to see it again. I've seen it once. And now I'm like questioning myself. Did I actually see it? Or is it just like the fucking Bigfoot of the game?
I thought it was, but it's not.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, save your money. Don't buy it. Maybe if it's like $30, play it. But like, don't spend $70 like I did. Don't make my mistake.
Mhm.
I also played Call to the Lamb. That game is phenomenal, and everyone should play it.
Mm-hmm. Good game.
It's a roguelite, kind of also city builder, isometric action game. It's pretty fun. Art style is beautiful. Control solid. I like the city builder part. Overall, phenomenal game. Loved it to death. I did stream Tales of Arise for a little bit one day. I don't even remember. It's been a minute, like a month ago. That game's still good. Yeah. Yeah, it's been my life.
Hey,
Not exciting. Not exciting anymore.
Yeah, you're changing it up though.
Being a big boy now.
Good.
Doing adult shit.
Got to work towards my pension. Chat. I haven't talked to you.
Yeah, been a while.
Wow.
Some kind of things did change as well. Me and Jeremy got promoted, so that was something new. We got promoted. I got promoted to a supervisor. He got Geek Squad manager. We moved to a completely different store.
Well, there goes my fucking feedback. Jesus. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, so to give you an idea, I'll go into depth about Jeremy, so they can talk about me. No, it's been good. We've only been there he's been there a little bit longer than I have because Best Buy. And it's been good.
Because
it's been a different
Best
thing.
Buy. I like it.
I mean, that's
You're not
reasoning
wrong.
at this point.
It
Yeah,
really
like
is.
that's reasoning at this point. It's been different. It's a bigger store, but nothing too crazy. Other than that, I haven't really done much more. Just kind of been doing things in life and going through things and dealing with that. Nothing really crazy than that. Been playing a couple games. My whole football thing being that I am obsessed with it. Got the new Madden, which, to be perfectly honest, sucks. Like really bad.
Have
But it also
you
is,
had to what was it, throw to the what was it? What was that big glitch? Oh, the Saints front office on the field. Have you noticed
I have
the
not
front
run
office
into
on the
that one
field?
yet. No, I haven't got that one yet. My glitch is funny because the one that I found was I play franchise mode and I always like to go like do a 10-year coaching thing where I just go on as GM and coach. After the third year or second year in, one of my players, like they like to do random events where like a player can become a X Factor player, so they're better, they get better stats, they get special abilities, blah 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 blah. And so they do like a little cutscene where you're like coaching, talking to the player. Funny, so they fucked up the jersey. It glitched. I don't know what happened. So instead of it being a solid green jersey like my New York Jets jerseys are, it's striped like the Pittsburgh Steelers prison one, but green and white. And then it
That's
has
weird.
somebody else's name on the back, somebody else's number, and then a different character's face for the person that you're actually supposed to be talking to. And I'm like,
Cool.
all right, that's cool. At least it's not as bad as last year. On the glitches for franchise, if you went on too many years and you got one bad glitch, you would literally have to play your offense against your defense for every game. Because it would glitch, and so your defense was actually the opponent's defense, and your offense was your offense.
That's
And it
wild.
never failed. It was just, it was a shit show. And like, once you had like one glitch of it, you had to restart your franchise season all the way over again.
That's fucked.
Because you could not fix it. And I was like, I sent multiple things to EA, and EA don't give a fuck.
They're
So
like,
you're gonna buy it anyway. So yeah, and that's kind of how that's for the most part. That's kind of all I've been really playing. And I did watch my roommate Sarah watch Cult of Lamb, and it looks really good. I did enjoy watching her play that. It was really funny. There's a lot of weird shit in there, but that's about it for me. What about you, Mark?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, life is what it is. Yeah, what have I been working on? Shit. Game-wise, I guess that's the easiest way to start. We've been playing a bunch of Grounded. since they put out the 1.0 update. So Walker, Jet, Baka, and I have been playing some Grounded.
It's the full game.
Yeah, buddy.
Yep.
So what's new in the 1.0 release from what I played?
Too much.
Okay, what's the
There's-
same? That might be easier.
Still spiders.
Ah,
Yeah, the
I
intro's
hated
still
that.
the bit.
Very much so.
I hate
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, like the intro plotline's still the same. So you still like activate the laser thing, go to the tree, and talk to the robot, and that's how the early access version basically ended. But now that robot gives you objectives, and you go and find shit for him essentially.
So the pond now has koi fish in it, and in the
Yeah.
water there's swimming spiders.
Uh,
You have to have.
I thought the water was safe. God damn it!
Yeah.
The water should be
Not
safe.
anymore. Nowhere safe.
No.
Yeah, it's not empty anymore.
You got to make bubble helmets so you can go swimming in the water. They added, because you remember how like before we were able to get like on the edge of the whole entire map and kind of like wander around.
Yeah.
You can't do that anymore without doing very specific things. You have to like make bombs to blow up rocks to get access to like the edge of the maps and shit now.
Nice.
Mhm.
So they have bees and mosquitoes.
I'm fine with bees and mosquitoes.
Did
Those
you,
things fuck
I don't
you
know if
up.
they
They
did
suck.
have it in nighttime, but like now nighttime spiders come out in a plenty. No matter where you are, there's no safe spot.
that game, fucking nuke it.
Yeah.
It does have a funny, I will say, because it has multiple warnings in the beginning about the arachnophobia.
It does.
Though. It is
Yeah.
like,
It's
hey, just
arachnophobia.
so you know, there's a lot of spiders in
Yeah,
there.
the arachnophobia mode's still in there, where it's just a
Is
floating
it
head.
still bad? Oh yeah, no, it's so fucking terrible.
But yeah, they added some like there's a lot more stuff to build now. Like you can build like actual beds and shit in your fort, which I don't think was a thing before. So they expanded on it for sure. But it's gonna be a long ass game.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
Very
guys-
grindy like Arcos.
You guys have fun with your fucking 8-legged demon game.
Yeah.
it's been fun.
So yeah, I've been kind of lost on what to do, to be honest, on a lot of things, but
Just kind of discovered
beyond
shit
that,
and figured out.
yeah, I just get bored.
Figured it.
Yeah.
We're up or bump.
Running around only entertains me so long. So I don't know, it's something I'm working on.
Yeah, we gotta
but
find
yeah.
bombs. That seems to be the next thing for us to be able to advance. We have to make they're like I don't remember what they're called, but they're like sticky grenades. That's what we have to a bunch of different like the black anthill to be able to get the chip. We need a bomb for that to be able to get on the edge of the far like north of the map. You need a bomb for that. That seems to be the next
jeez.
goal.
We need to blow shit up.
Yeah, so Grounded's been fun. We've also been playing some Back for Blood, all of us. I think we finished
Actually
the
finished
new
that.
DLC or whatever for
Which
it.
is such a disappointing ending. Such a disappointing ending.
That
Yeah.
was
Not
my
great.
thing with Back for Blood. It was like, this is disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
Just the ending. They were expecting a boss, expecting this crazy fight at the end of the DLC, and
It just
Nothing.
ends.
it just ends. It's like, all right, good job. We're done.
Yeah. But it was cool to kind of go back to it and play it a few times, but beyond what we played, like it's difficult to say that there's really much more variation beyond that.
I mean, now I understand what your kids get it from. Sorry.
Yeah, so played some Back for Blood. That's always a good time. We played some Deep Rock last week or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we played like a mission or two.
Yeah, we played a few of them. We'll have to play it again now that there's fucking Halloween shit for it.
Yep.
Yeah. It's always fun to add those modes.
Yeah. I played some Slime Rancher too.
Oh yeah, I forgot I downloaded that. How was it?
It's essentially the same game. In my opinion, it could have been a DLC. But it probably wouldn't have sold as well if it was a DLC. So yeah, it's essentially the same game. There's a a few features in it, like upgrades and that sort of stuff, that makes it more entertaining. It's a different map. The map is, in my opinion, a lot more user friendly. It's a lot less linear. So,
Good.
but yeah, beyond that, it's a fun game. It's just essentially the first one. So if you were happy with the first one, great. If you were expecting something more to kind of pull you in, and if you played the first one, you're like, all right, it's basically the same experience. It's difficult for me to hype it up.
That's fair.
Yeah. Beyond that, I played Psychonauts for the first time. So
The first one, or
yeah, the first one. I can't get it to run again on my computer. But I got through like the first act or two or whatever. I don't know what they call it, first brain or
yeah,
some shit like that. So it was fun. But yeah, I can't really play it again on my computer without figuring that shit out.
just a Xbox emulator.
Yeah, I might have to try the Xbox version.
Or
My Steam version's pretty borked.
Virtual Machine, Windows 7. Maybe it'll work there. Run it in compatibility mode.
Yeah, I mean, I got it to work and play. It just won't start up anymore.
Won't do it again.
Yeah. So played that a little bit. I played some Trombone Champ, which is an indie game,
howdy.
Guitar Hero type trombone game. Yeah, that game is that game is fun as fuck. Like it's a little expensive for an indie game for what it is. There isn't a shit ton of content, but that being said, I really enjoyed the time that I played it. Like
That's good,
it's stupid, it's childish, it's an enjoyable kind of all around experience, which is weird for, I don't know, for what it is. Like it's a fun game. Highly recommend.
I like how everyone looks like Mii's from the Wii.
Yeah, they're all fucking Mii's, fucking playing like remixed fucking music. Yeah,
Beethoven's Fourth.
Yeah, but it's a fun game. Like it's one of those games that like it's really difficult to master, but pick it up isn't too difficult. And so like the first few songs you're like, wow, I'm really shit at this, but then you start picking it up pretty quick.
Sounds
So
like
it's it's a fun game. Highly recommend. Maybe whenever it's on sale, right, $15. Like I wish it had a bit more content for what it was, but that's just me being cynical about game prices. Yeah, so I played that. I also picked up Weed Shop 3 for shits and giggles because I figured that would be a fun grindy
They made
game.
a third one?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't even know about the first two.
It's like, did you know there's a third and you didn't even realize there was a second? It's like, damn. All right. How?
Yeah, it's a grind fest, but yeah, it's stupid. Like it's another one of those games that doesn't take itself too seriously. So just that in and of itself is fun. So it's, I don't know, something that I enjoy about mean games is just not taking itself too seriously. But yeah, beyond that, I've been playing a shit ton of Death Stranding. Primarily because I've been playing the director's cut, getting through that. I got a new monitor, so I've been trying to take advantage of that.
Big ol' honking 49-inch.
Yeah, I got a Samsung Neo G9, which is like a super ultra wide monitor, which it's like two 16:9 monitors, so it's a 32:9 aspect ratio. It's like 5180 by 1440. Like it's a lot of games and a lot of things don't support it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But the games that do, it's fucking gorgeous.
I saw it
at
Best Buy. We have the 55-inch model on display, and I remember
You're talking
seeing
about the
it
Arc
for
one,
the
or
yeah, the Arc.
Oh, that fucking thing is so weird.
It's like $3,500, and I looked at it and I'm like, the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's a monitor. I'm like, no.
No,
It
that's a
ain't.
TV that just got turned upside down.
It's like, oh yeah,
it's
have
a
it
lot.
vertically. It's like, the fuck? Why would I have it vertically?
Like, so you can have your Twitch chat, but it's like so long that you never have to worry about missing a chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend $3,500 on a fucking monitor just to read Twitch chat.
You never know. You just might need it.
It's like a fucking TV at that point.
It really is.
But yeah, I've been liking it. And I do have a few qualms about it, being that it is like a stupidly expensive monitor. Just because it's not perfect, and that's what bothers me. But beyond that, like those things are relatively minor. It just doesn't do blacks very well. So beyond that, colors look gorgeous.
It's a Samsung thing.
Yeah, it's a mini LED, so it's
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's bright as fuck. It's a great display. The blacks do really well, but the issue is whenever the black and white pixels are right next to each other, you get a haloing effect. Yeah. But beyond that's really my only complaint. That and it's fucking heavy.
Yeah, it's a big bitch.
But,
that's the main reason why it gets returned, because everyone buys it and like it actually didn't fit on my desk.
Yeah, they're like, I think this will fit, and then they realize, no, it's not.
That too. I had to get a new monitor mount for it because my old one just wouldn't be able to support it, and it has to sit so far back on my desk, because like it's just so huge. Like, I know it's first world problems, but shit. But that's enough about me. Who else needs to go here?
I think
just me.
Okay.
So the last time we've hung out and talked and played with each other, it's been a lot going on. Joined a different gym separate from the one that me and Jet started at the beginning of the year.
Fuck you.
Been doing the CrossFit
stuff,
where I have lost about 50 pounds at the beginning of the year. So started off at 275 to last Friday I weighed 224. So
congrats, man.
Going back to the olden days when I used to work at Best Buy with James, where the yo-yo dieting begins.
Here it goes.
Hopefully I can maintain it this time without losing.
Lose it one day,
I mean, you don't have to maintain it. You just have to you have to just even it out. That's what you got to do. You don't have to maintain a diet. You just got to even it out. Your metabolism will keep up.
I don't know if this will even show for the viewers that are watching.
It probably won't. No, kind of,
sort of.
Last week.
But that's January 1st. That's on Friday of last week.
It fixed his posture, so that's always a plus.
Yeah. So got a lot. So that was pretty big. And
like you said, James, he's like on that Rachel Race diet.
My kids
day one
hanging out behind me here.
T90.
Baka was in the chat over here, and I told him, he was like, "Yo, what up, boys?" And I was like, "Make sure you like and subscribe the channel." And he subscribed, and I completely forgot about the Goku thing, the powering up.
Yeah, he just like.
And I was like, "Oh, super loud. I forgot all about that."
You're like, that's why you did the big smirk on your face.
Yes, I started laughing. It is. Didn't have a couple games. I haven't played many new games, I should say, other than Grounded again. But once again, we've been playing that before. I did buy this
Valhalla.
Good old Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
My Creed Valhalla.
So there we go. I've only played it for about 2 hours, an hour-ish. I haven't played it that long, but played it a few times. It's not bad. Graphics are pretty dope. I've always had
a slow game, but it definitely has some great graphics.
Perfectly cromulent.
It's just weird for me not to ever play an Assassin's Creed game. Let me put my hat on here really quick.
You're really going for the dad
cool like that
look.
Okay.
It's a Spartan race hat. My wife says I look like a pedophile when I wear it.
Just keep the bill really low, so you're trying to be like a Marvel guy trying to hide in plain sight. It's fine.
No, he needs a hoodie on as well.
Yeah, that's true. He does
There's-
have a hood on that. He does have a hood on that.
There's no way to look more inconspicuous than to have a hood on
With a
and
hat.
a hat on pointing down when you're in like a fucking building.
And wearing sunglasses.
or wearing sunglasses. You know,
With a giant headset.
Go to a bank like that. I mean, they'll love you. They'll be like,
They'll love you.
They'll say that it's so inviting there. They'll be like, oh, either I don't even know what you look like. Like that's cool though.
Look at this man with a hat.
I know, he's pretty cool looking. Downloaded Overwatch 2. Never got to play it yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
I
talk
guess I
about that in a
played that
minute.
a little bit.
Yeah. I'll have Mark review that here in a little bit.
Yeah, there's
jeez.
that day when Overwatch was dead and Overwatch 2 didn't come out yet. Oh, what a wonderful day in humanity.
What else? Went to go see Chris Daughtry last Friday
Oh yeah.
in concert. That was a
See a
blast from the
soccer
past.
player?
That was
Oh.
music. That was interesting.
Did he win? Didn't he win like American Idol?
He came in 5th.
Oh, came in 5th.
Yeah, but he had that of that year. He had like the biggest career for like the next 5 years, and then no one gave a shit for him. He even mentioned it. It was like, yeah, this is the new song off my album that put us back on the charts after no one gave a shit about us for 10 years. It was funny because it was a very small venue, like very small, and it was only like 3/4 full. I'm actually shocked it didn't get canceled. It was smaller than the bottom of the Warner Theater for those
Fuck.
who've been, yeah. So it literally looked like a high school auditorium. Like that's how small the venue was. And it was only like 3/4 full, if maybe not even that, maybe just a little bit under. The funny thing is though, his light show, I'm pretty sure is meant for outside. That shit was blinding because he had the strobe lights and it was going crazy. Like his show was outside in like an amphitheater type thing. It was still cool. It's funny if you ever heard Chris Daughtry back in the day, he was kind of like a soft rocker, not like hard rock, like heavy metal-esque.
Dad rock.
Yeah, where he's saying about loving you and he'll come back to you and everything like that, and those kind of like lovey-dovey songs. Too, he released this new album, which was what the tour was named after. Didn't think anything of it at the time, but he has become literally like a heavy metal rock artist. Like Metallica-esque rock. Like I was shocked, like the change in his music. And after years, I guess you want to change. You want to kind of do what you do your own thing and what makes you happy. But as we did, and the music wasn't bad. It was good. It was funny too because he kept referencing. It was like, you guys are only here because you want to hear my old songs, don't you? The crowd would cheer.
Stop playing your new shit. It sucks.
So, but it was a good time though. It was
the old stuff.
It was good. And then next week, taking the kids and my wife are all going to good old California.
California.
Going to LA, going to Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles to good old Disney. So it'll be fun. It'll be interesting. It's expensive.
Yeah.
But
Very.
it'll be worth it. Doing a bunch of stuff that week. We leave on Saturday actually. And then we'll be back the following Saturday to Saturday. So but yeah, like Jet said, me and him got promoted. I'm the new Geek Squad manager once again at the store in one of the other stores here in Tucson.
Tucson, Arizona.
It was funny because, so obviously being a Geek Squad manager before, about 5.5-ish years, did recon. So I'm at about 8 years total for Geek Squad if you include recon. which is like literally 3/4 of my Best Buy career. So I transferred. It was a Sunday that I became GSM, but I was still at the other store. So that Monday, I checked my email, and it said, "Congratulations for being a valued Geek Squad agent for X amount of time. You have congratulations. We are honored to let you know you have earned your badge." And I started fucking dying laughing. And so I said over the walk-in, I was like, "Man, that was quick. I earned my badge after a day." The Geek Squad manager at that store was like, "What do you mean you earned your badge after a day?" I was like, "I got an email saying congratulations. My badge is being processed and being made and it'll be shipped soon." After a day? Like, he was flabbergasted, and he was like, "Yeah, after a day, I guess I'm just that fucking awesome." He was like, "You get to be in Geek Squad for 18 months consecutively. When you leave, it resets." And I was like, "Well, mine didn't. And so I'm getting a new badge." And he was like, "I don't understand that at all," because he hasn't gotten his. Because
also, it doesn't reset, by the way.
I knew it.
Total. Yeah.
But yeah,
I was gonna say that wouldn't make any sense.
Because his something happened with him where his stuff didn't accumulate properly, so he still hasn't earned his badge after, even though he's been a GSM for over a year. But he's been a GSM prior, but their store closed. So when the store closed, it messed everything up.
Yeah. You got fired, or removed from the company and started from square one.
So yeah, I was like, yeah, after a day, I got my badge. It's cool. I was telling some of the new agents that I work with, and I'm like, if I don't get the badge with the gold bar for the 5-year badge, I'm sending that shit right back to Geek Squad and telling them to send the other one.
I got you.
I was like, I earned that badge, damn it. So, but yeah, that was funny. What other games? Nothing really too crazy. I got all of these. Let me take this off so you actually can see it. I got that. And I got that.
Ooh, sex toys.
And I got that.
Ooh, more.
And I got that.
Ooh.
Hold on. Let me show. Why do you have so many fucking ETBs?
Every time a new one comes out, I just buy one in hopes that one day they'll be worth a lot of money.
God, where's my buddy Kelly? Oh. So, yeah, I don't feel like bending over grabbing it, but like I have.
Ooh.
Let me get rid of this filter.
You're a filter.
You're a filter.
Ow.
So I have two of these boxes. One that I got from Best Buy that they shipped late, so I just went to Gateway Games and bought one. Because goddammit, I wanted it. And then I have another one laying around somewhere that I opened, and then I think I have another one vibing somewhere that still needs to be opened.
A lot of stuff.
I have a problem.
Yeah. I mean, if it makes you happy in the end, that's all that matters.
I pulled a card that I've wanted for the longest time ever since it released. I fucking screamed so hard like a little girl. Like a little babby.
Yeah, I had this Lost Origins box, this one. It was 2 different weeks, so we had one, so I put it up at the Geek Squad to buy it later. It was like 5 minutes before close. I come back up like a minute later, one of my agents is buying it. She thought it was a return, and I'm just like, and I was looking at her, and she was like, "What's up?" I was like, "Are you buying that?" And she's like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Oh, did you put this here, or was this a return?" I was like, "No, it's yours. I was just curious if you're buying it." I was like, "Damn it!"
Like I needed that.
And then the next week we got another one off the truck. I'm like, taking this up. I'm buying it right now. I'm not fucking leaving this here. And one of the other agents came back up. It was another agent, and he was like, "That was yours last week, wasn't it? You said it wasn't." I was like, "It's fine. I didn't care." He's like, "You should have said something. We didn't know why it was sitting there." I was like, "It's fine." He was like, and he asked me, he was like, "So are you gonna buy that one, or can we have that one too?" I was like, "No, I want to buy this one."
You're like, nice try though. Hey, fair.
No shit. Yeah, there's nothing really too fancy and crazy that I've really done or played. Nothing that can't really think of anything off the top of my head, other than what we just talked about. So, good shit. And oh, by the way, I'm Jeremy, the Captain Geesh. Forgot to mention that part. Yes. So, like I said earlier, for the Patreon, you can follow us at the Patreon and subscribe at patreon.com/level unlock podcast. Not the level unlock podcast, just level unlock podcast. Patreon.com/level unlock podcast. There we go.
Level up your cock podcasts.
Exactly. Where you can have access to our little side shows that we do, such as the Games Done Quick, not Games Done Quick, but Summer Games Fest, things
There
along
you
those
go.
lines. Speaking of Games Done Quick, that is coming up here.
Yeah, it
The
should
winter
be
ones, isn't it?
here next month, I think.
No, it's January, February.
Oh, I thought it was.
We got a few months.
So it'll be here before we know it, though. I could definitely see them speedrunning Grounded now that it's completed. That would be interesting to see.
Yeah,
wonder
it's a
if they
game
would.
that definitely can be speedrun.
Spedrun.
Speedrun.
Speedrun.
Yeah.
Breakfast.
Who wants to start with some news? Sorry, close enough.
Well, y'all know I got nothing.
Yeah, Walker, aren't you the only one that has something to say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say news-wise, I'll steal it from Jeremy because we've been talking about it over text. On the sports side of things, a streaker the other night on Monday Night Football was running across the field and was holding a smoke bomb, I want to say is what it was, and was streaking, and the security guys couldn't catch the man. So one of the players goes by the name Bobby Wagner, very well known, very popular guy, checked the person the streaker that was running down the field and completely laid the dude out. What a shocker there.
And now he's getting
so
sued
that was
for
the end of it.
everything else.
Yeah, and now he's has multiple counts of just what was it, battery? They said.
Oh, I was just joking. That's
No,
funny.
he
No,
really
I'm
is.
not joking. That's legitimately happening. The guy is
Yep.
suing him for wrongful. I don't know the specifics of it, but he's just basically suing him because he hit him, even though he was running on the field doing illegal stuff in the first place.
Yeah, he's trespassing. He's
Yeah.
But yeah, because in the NFL, the code of conduct, if a person runs on the field, the NFL players are not supposed to engage. You're supposed to leave it to the security. And because the NFL player engaged, the dude is.
He doesn't have any rights in that regard, yeah.
Suing the player for assault and battery, and also suing the NFL.
Yep.
Because he, I guess that guy got fucked up then. Like
No. They talked to him afterwards. He didn't really get hurt. He just, from what I saw, like nobody said, he never even said he had any injuries. He was never taken to the hospital. There was no documented things. He's just suing because he can. Because I guarantee a lawyer came up to him and was like, "You can sue." So,
I'm curious if anything will even come of that. I highly doubt it, but
I doubt it. It'll probably
they'll
get
settle
thrown
in
out.
court. You won't hear anything.
Yeah,
that's normally what happens.
Be like, here's $10. Fuck off.
So news-wise, I don't have any crazy movie news finally for the first time, other than Black Adam comes out October 20th and is slated to be the #1 movie in the box office. It's so far projected to be about $70 million based off pre-sales, making it one of the highest grossing opening weekend DC movies ever. So that'll be interesting to see if that's
low bar. I'm just saying.
It really is, but so we'll see. We'll see if that can happen.
It might beat Super Pets.
Oh shit!
That movie was actually surprisingly good. I enjoyed that movie.
That movie was actually funny.
Yeah, it was quite funny. Just the stupid remarks. It is weird, like Jeremy says, and he will speak about it, is hearing Crypto being The Rock, and it just doesn't. Yeah, it's weird.
It was literally Ryan Reynolds when he did.
Like, they didn't even try to change the voice.
Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, Detective Pikachu. It's the same thing.
Yep.
It's like, it's his voice. He didn't even try. Fuck.
I mean, if you're that famous, though, at that point, full send it, right?
I guess so.
That's not what being a voice actor is all about.
Just changing it up.
But what if you're The Rock?
Or just an actor who has a voice.
Yeah.
Might be
You're
the
muted.
point.
I do have Netflix news, so I guess kind of movie news.
Oh yeah.
So before we move on to video game news, so the new Netflix series, Jeffrey Dahmer, is making a lot of news, making a lot of waves lately. A lot of good, a lot of bad people are obsessed with it. It's a very good show. We watched a couple episodes on here. Well, I'm gonna say a couple too, but
Not a couple, two.
it's
surprisingly not terrible.
yeah.
No, it's actually surprisingly interesting.
It's been out for a little over a week, and it has already made Netflix's most streamed shows in the history of Netflix within a week.
Wow, that's
That's
impressive.
weird.
Yeah, a lot of
I'd
murder
say
people are.
That's a weird choice. Okay.
It out of the top 15, it currently sits at 13, and is 100,000 hours in terms of viewing behind 1,000 hours, sorry, of viewing behind 13 Reasons Why, and it said it will most likely beat it this week and continue moving up the ranks.
Wow.
As it stands, the top 15 most watched Netflix series or shows in the history of Netflix. Number 1 is The Witcher season 2. Number 14 is Ozark season 4. Number 13 is Dahmer. Number 12 is 13 Reasons Why season 2. Number 11 was Inventing Anna. I'm not sure what that is. Number 10 is The Witcher season 1. Number 9 is All of Us Are Dead season 1, which I never heard of that either. Number
I've heard
8.
of it, never actually watched it.
Number 8 is Lucifer season 5. Number 7,
Makes sense.
Stranger Things season 3, which I heard everyone loved, so that makes sense. Money Heist Part 4. I'm trying to think of Bridgerton season 1, Bridgerton season 2. They're 1,000 hours apart from each other from season 1 to 2. Number 3 is Money Heist Part 5. Number 2 most watched ever was Stranger Things season 4, with over 1.3 billion hours have been streamed for that show. And then the most watched show in Netflix history. Anybody have any guesses?
Not even a clue.
Squid Game season 1
Oh,
with almost 2 billion hours streamed.
Jesus, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I forgot that was a Netflix joint.
Yep. So yeah, that is currently number 1. But yeah, it is most likely that will continue to change week after week as more and more people continue to watch Dahmer.
True crime is a very hot subject.
Oh, 100% it is.
And that's why we're switching our podcast to be a true crime podcast.
Yes, the news is now breaking live in front of you. Yeah.
Break in front of you right now.
But yeah, no, that's it really is, because it's this specific documentary too. It's all real. It's all based off true events. Mm-hmm. Someone posted a clip of one of the scenes with them in court. The actual scene when Jeffrey was in court versus what's in the show, and it's literally shot for shot, like identical.
Yeah.
There is a couple things they did add in there, like I know the autopsies on the animals were not necessarily something he admitted to, but he did say he did kill animals. Yeah.
So. But yeah, so they took a lot from the show, and then people will have some problems too, because they were like, why would they use such real to life depictions of like the reenactments of like the court situations, making the families and everybody have to relive that terror that they went through? And I get it, but at the same time, it is a show.
It's a show. You don't have to watch it. Like,
yeah. And I know that's been that's why a lot of negativity from the show is getting, is things like that. It's extremely real to life. Instead of kind of diluting it, I guess the best way.
But yeah, but it's a documentary. It's not meant to be diluted.
Yeah. And That's all I got for that. Some video game news. So this specific one, I wonder if you can shed some more light on, James. So an unknown. I went to talk to you about this a couple weeks ago. Silent Hill, the short message.
Yeah.
The game that was rated in Korea. Can you shine some more light on that as to what was that?
So that's allegedly a short story, like a side story to Silent Hill that's being developed by I forget what team. While Blooper team is making the Silent Hill remake allegedly. Hasn't been confirmed by any parties, and
most of the time when this happens, it makes sense.
Yeah, I refuse to believe it's real because it's just gonna break my heart anyway.
I think it's trying to run off the back success of Resident Evil though.
Yeah,
because how big successful that was.
But they've been saying like a Silent Hill remake for the past goddamn decade. And like I just can't do it anymore, man. I can't. I've been burned so many times. My heart's been broken so many times.
PT2.
Yeah.
I think it'll happen eventually. I think
it's a question of when.
Well, I don't know. Because,
like I said, don't want to get your hopes up.
Yeah, I've been burned way too many times.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that and I wanted to ask you about it to see the truth behind it, if it was actually something that was
allegedly it's the rumors say that it's a short story based in the Silent Hill universe. A shorter game, yeah. According to the rumors.
So that'd be interesting. It'd be kind of cool if it actually happens. I know people have been wanting it for a while, so we'll see if it actually comes to fruition. E3 coming back live for the first time since COVID, since the good old pandemic. 2023, we are getting E3 live. It was rumored that they may be canceling it because of Summer's Games Fest and just not a lot of interest in it, but they are coming back stronger than ever. So it'll be interesting. It'll be June 13th to the 16th in 2023.
Hey, it'll be happening on my birthday.
I'm trying to see if I can figure out where it is. I don't think it says where it's located. Let me see if I can find it.
Probably San Diego.
Because that'd be down the go if we can have.
We have to apply for a media pass though. We're gonna have to do it like now.
Yeah, it's like a press sort of thing.
Yeah.
But
I'm down to go. I've been on my bucket list to go to E3.
It is at the Los Angeles Convention Center.
Yeah, but last time I checked, I think it was like $5,000 a ticket.
Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
at least that was like 3 years ago. I know at the press stuff, I think that's a little different. We just, like I said, we have to put in a application for it fairly early.
And we got a legit podcast, so maybe we can use that for something that'd be kind of cool. Partner digital events will precede the physical expo, and then I guess what to do a little more research after the fact. But yeah, it's taking place in LA, so not bad. That'd be kind of cool. Something to think about. So that's dope. We got the top 25 animes, which James will do later. James, do you know about Sony PlayStation? I don't know why I said Sony PlayStation. The PlayStation Stars loyalty program.
Yeah, I do.
Can you talk about that?
Basically, it's just a loyalty program for people who play games on PlayStation. You get points for I think buying stuff. You get points for like doing special activities in games, earning trophies, and then you can use that towards I think physical and digital swag.
I remember hearing about this. Fucking, I guess Sony redid it or something, and like the top tier has one particular benefit that people aren't too happy about, which is premium support whenever you call Sony about or reach out to Sony about your issues.
Yeah, that's a
Um,
loaded one.
Yeah, you get
I didn't
premium
know that.
support for spending money.
Yeah, that's very fucked.
Yeah.
Did they take that out? Is that what you're saying? They had to redo it, or is that still there?
That's
No, I
No,
guarantee
like that's
it.
the
Sony's
new
not gonna
that's the
change
new
that.
implementation.
Okay. Gotcha. That's
Like,
wild.
you pay money, we'll help you.
I don't even know if it's paying
Um,
money, but it's like if you like spend how many fucking hours or days or weeks or months
Yeah,
or years to get to this
I think it's like
rank.
money and trophies or something.
Yeah.
Like it's a weird way it calculates it.
Yeah, it's
That's wild.
fucking weird.
But yeah,
That's kinda cool.
it's kind of fucked, but
It
is
is.
what it is, I guess.
Yeah.
They wanted you to know that the PlayStation digital collectibles are not NFTs. They wanted to make sure that was clear.
Well, that's good.
So,
Well, okay, all right.
in case you thought
hold
they
on.
were.
I mean, blockchain aside, isn't just like fucking DLC? We're like the fucking Microsoft avatars, like the outfits you get. Those are just fucking NFTs. Just sans the blockchain. I mean, really? How fungible were those tokens? I mean, really? How fungible were they?
Are those unique? Like that's the thing.
PlayStation Home avatar stuff. Those don't seem that fungible.
Yeah, I missed PlayStation Home. That was fun. I walk around talking.
It was
to
a money pit.
Yeah, they there's a group that's rebuilding it from the ground up.
I read about that.
Yeah, they have I think a server that like there's like 1 or 2 areas that are fully usable.
No, too.
It looks like Sony will be giving somebody an award for the first person to go from platinum to blockbuster. Blockbuster is the highest title that you can have, and they will be having an award for the first person.
Not like, hold on, platinum blockbuster. Why not like platinum diamond?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking idiots.
Yeah, blockbuster doesn't make sense with the whole.
Yep.
Blockbuster died years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, trophy hunters will be thrilled to learn that they can secure their points and earn a special prize for being the first person to go from platinum to the blockbuster title.
Oh, dude, imagine how many people right now are sitting there just grinding the hell out of all of their games.
Oh yeah, to get to the trophy tiers.
It's still not here yet.
It's not live.
Not in the US. It's live in I think South Korea.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It is. It launched in Japan and in Asia. So yeah. It looked like it'll be here sometime, maybe late October. Yeah.
Yeah,
for here.
But how does that go for us then? So is it like, hey, Japan's got like a 3-month head start on you, get fucked.
I think it's
figure it out.
Based.
Yeah.
I hope so. Because I was gonna say
it
that's
wouldn't make any
fucked. They're
sense.
just like, yeah, we're gonna give Japan because we this is our home country. We're gonna give them a head start because the Americans are fucking nuts.
They're cracked, mate.
Yeah, they're cracked out of their mind.
See, we'd have an advantage regardless if it was an Xbox, so then it wouldn't matter. So then we'd be fine. But nope, if it's PlayStation, then yeah, we're kind of fucked if they didn't do region based. Because what was the statistic? Like 1 Xbox a month or something like that sold.
That's how it
in
used
Japan.
To be.
Yeah.
The Series
I would
X
say it's a lot
and
better
S
now.
have been selling a lot better. It's like I think 3 to 1 now.
Nice.
Like
That's
every 3 PlayStations, there's an Xbox. It's like 3 or 4 to 1, I think now. But then again, it's also those have been more widely available.
True.
Xboxes.
Yeah, they have been.
I mean,
someone
I went to Walmart yesterday, or a few days ago. Sorry, I went to Walmart a few days ago. They just had a Series X, just sitting there in a cage.
We have like 15 Series S's.
Yeah.
That's super readily available now, which is nice.
I was half tempted to purchase it, but then I thought to myself, I just thought to myself, I was like, I literally just sold my Series X. Why do I need to buy another one?
Yeah, they're like, I didn't use it. I don't need it.
I don't need it.
So,
I definitely don't need it.
Jet or Mark, when you guys can shine more light on this. So, 2 weeks ago, or last week actually, Cyberpunk has hit over 20 million copies sold and was actually the #1 played game on Steam for concurrent players based off of the updates that it has released. Do you guys, or anybody, I guess, have any updates of what the updates were or are?
I hadn't really played it. I watched a couple little gameplay clippets, but the game just overall, from what I can see, is just so much smoother.
Yeah.
The AI is a bit better and a lot, or not a bit better, a lot better with a lot of the things. I know a big problem that I used to see when I played it back when it came out was driving sucked. Like it was awful, very clunky, very just not good. And then you'd have random, it felt like Grand Theft Auto 5, where random people just be like, you know what? I feel like I'm going to turn here now. Wham! As they slam into your car just randomly. And they fixed a lot of that, so that makes more sense. And they made the bikes were a problem because you couldn't turn a bike. You had to like stop and then like pedal your way to it and then go again to get around a corner. And they fixed a lot of that as well. It's just overall buggy updates they fixed. I know that they're also, I don't know if it has been released yet, but they're going to be doing a DLC. It's a free DLC. And that's basically, they said that's it. They're done. They're hands off after that point. They said once the DLC comes out, they're not doing any more on this game. And they're going to work on Cyberpunk 2 and Witcher, the new trilogy of Witcher.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep.
Well, and then also the anime came out too.
That is also, that was a big, huge jump. Yeah.
How was that?
I hear it's great. I think it's only on
Never
Netflix,
watched it.
so I can't watch it. But
Yeah, I watched all of it. Yeah.
How was it?
Visually, it was really cool.
It's Trigger, so they're fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was
that studio.
It was really cool. In comparison to the game, it really gave a lot more life to the world, and it honestly brought me back to Cyberpunk to play it a few times afterwards. After I watched it, because it provided at least me as a user a bit more context and a bit more kind of vibe and feeling for what they were going for. Because for me personally, that wasn't entirely too well established in the game. Just kind of like the character motives and all of that sort of stuff. It didn't really mesh with me, but in a visual form, like watching it in a show, that worked a lot better. It was a solid 7.5, 8 out of 10.
Nice.
Would recommend.
Good. And then speaking of what Jet had said, speaking of Witcher, they have announced that Witcher 4 is coming at the soonest 2025. It looks like that is the next game that they will be focusing on, but they said do not plan to see the game anytime soon. It is in develop under the working title Polaris.
That's something different.
So, is it?
Yeah. Didn't I send you guys? I think I sent you guys the tweet of the roadmap.
Yeah, that's the one I was saying where they're bringing out the new trilogy. They're working on the second trilogy of Witcher currently.
Yeah, so they have the new
Polaris, I think, is going to be a kind of a step away, if I'm correct.
There's Sirius, which is by the Molasses Flood. That is, I think, an open world action adventure game based in the Witcher world.
Universe.
There's Canis Majoris, which is a third party game. We don't no information on that. And then the new Witcher trilogy. They also showed off their the Phantom Liberty expansion for Cyberpunk, and Orion is the next thing that they're doing with Cyberpunk or the world, which people are thinking is Cyberpunk, the sequel to Cyberpunk. And then they have their new IP codenamed Hadar, which who the fuck knows? They just decided to drop yesterday just 80 goddamn tweets.
Yeah. About everything going on.
Yeah, so many goddamn tweets. It was nuts, like just looking over my phone.
Yeah, it's exciting to see because the Witcher franchise was such a good franchise, and then everything with the show and everything. I'm excited to see what they do, and the fact that they announced it's going to be another trilogy is kind of fun to me. They're expanding upon that universe
Yeah.
and giving us a new story and everything. Curious to see if they're going to continue Geralt's run or if they're going to go ahead and start anew with what's her name, Ciri.
Ciri.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
be curious to see.
So yeah, with give me 1 sec. I'm just deleting something here really quick.
Very good.
All the nudes.
Exactly.
All the nudes.
I forgot to send this recap. Okay, so PUBG is getting a crossover with Dead by Daylight. So that'll be interesting. PUBG is crossing over with the Dead by Daylight for a special Halloween event and exclusive cosmetics. So that'd be pretty cool. So if you're a PUBG fan and you like Dead by Daylight, you can now get
PUBG or PUBG Mobile.
Actual PUBG.
Oh wow, okay, because usually it's mobile that does the crossovers.
Yep, no, this is the actual PUBG game. They will expect to be able to play the original Dead by Daylight characters in PUBG, as well as cosmetics and other little cool features for their Halloween event. So that'd be dope.
I did forget about this to add into the leaked things today. I don't know if you guys saw this, but the leaked images for the new Need for Speed.
Need for Speed.
Need for Speed. I guess they're going the whole JDM route. They're actually using anime characters, basically.
Really?
Yeah, the art style is very anime-esque. It's like almost like Persona is what they're going for, like that character style and character art.
More like Faux-sona. Oh.
It's a Fursona.
That's something completely different.
I realized when I said it.
That is something
When I said that, I was like,
different.
that is a whole different animal. Never mind, literally.
Literally.
Figuratively. That's great.
That's funny. Speaking of leak sidebar, so this happened last week, or maybe a week and a half ago. So for those who are wondering or weren't sure if we were getting GTA 6.
Oh god.
Oh
yes.
yeah.
All the fucking leaks.
Shit that broke out and leaked.
People got sick and tired and fed up waiting and waiting and waiting. So they said, you know what? We're just gonna hack you and just see if you're actually working on GTA 6. And sure as shit, they are.
So you know how they got into the system?
Mm-mm.
A phishing attempt.
Really?
Yeah, they just fished for it. Yeah, and they got it. They also did the same, I think, with Uber. The one dude did it with Uber as well. Yeah,
see, that's why Best Buy provides those phishing emails.
Those phishing emails. I was just thinking about that. Best Buy knows how to stop this from happening. Rockstar, learn from a good company, I guess.
That's
hey
funny,
guys,
though.
no more checking random emails on your work computer.
Save that for your personal.
Yeah.
That's funny though that happened.
That's fucking great.
Yeah, I know that Activision is not Activision. Jesus. 2K Rockstar. They are Take-Two. Yeah, they are not happy.
They were pissed. They were looking. They were taking hard legal action. They said
that poor soul that clicked on that link. They took him out back and shot him.
Oh yeah,
they just straight up shot him.
They straight turned him into Lassie. It was
they
not.
They yellered his ass.
Yeah,
but he's still alive somewhere in the middle of China.
It's they fine. Shipped him off and said, you know what? You're gonna work on this indie game that we probably won't release for the next 20 years.
No, you're working on The Agent.
Oh jeez.
Still coming out for PS3, baby. It's still showing up on their website.
But yeah, I know that people are excited to see it.
Oh,
because at least they know that.
My favorite thing about the whole thing is I found out there's a lot of people on Twitter that don't know what game design is.
Yeah, that is also true. A lot of people are like, it looks terrible, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, these games don't get kind of smoothed out until very close to the end because they're just trying to get the basics down and the base game in, and then they can work on the cosmetic aspect of it later. And it's
Like, what
there's
do
a
you
lot of
mean this
people who
game
lost.
looks like shit? It's been 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, shit. It's been 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, well,
Who knows when this build was from?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, everyone was excited to at least know that it's out there. It's being made. I was like, watch this whole leak just push this game back another like 2 years. They're like, you know
I
what? Screw you
guarantee
guys.
Garrett the Auto would do that. I guarantee you Rockstar would just be like, you know what? Just for that note, you guys aren't getting this for another year. They're like
Yeah.
that pissed off parent that
Yeah,
fucked up.
like, oh,
And
you
you're just like,
thought
no.
you guys were slick. Nope.
Just for that, you were supposed to get this next year. You're not
Just-
getting this till
Just
2026.
for that, we're canceling the project.
Yep. You thought you
I
were
will
getting
turn
something
this
new.
game development around right now.
Start from scratch.
Oh yeah, and then Manhunt remake, not gonna happen now, fuckers.
You wanted it. We were testing it to see how well it goes, and it went terrible.
Bully 2? No, fuck
Bully
you.
2? Closing down Rockstar Games.
Like,
Thanks,
you thought
guys.
you were slick. You thought you were cool by hacking us. Nope. See, now you all get punished. Next game, Fallout 76. For those who want to play, it is free for the 25th anniversary. You can get a free trial of Fallout 76, which is pretty cool. So if you never played it before and you want to try it out, it is now free to play for the 25th anniversary weekend.
That was
So-
such a disappointing game.
I
I've only-
spent $5 on
that
that game,
game.
and I thought I spent too much.
Yeah, that
I
game
know.
had nothing for just content for the longest time. They're
I
like, we're just gonna give you
know-
an open world just like regular Fallout, but you can't do anything else.
Sounds like 14.
I know.
Final Fantasy
I
14.
think me, you as in Mark, Schroeder, and a couple people played it a few times, didn't we?
I think so. I also played it on
Yeah.
Xbox with a
Yeah.
couple of my friends, and it just
Me and Jeff played it a shit ton.
That's what I
Like,
thought.
Yeah, we played it a fuck ton. And it's now loading it up. Like I played it last week. And it's a completely different game. Like it's
good.
yeah, a lot of the issues are kind of sorted out. I mean, there's still, the issue of it just kind of being what it is. That's a whole other
kind of
yeah.
that's quite the issue to have. I'm just saying.
Once you look past like the kind
whole
of
game.
some of the core issues of the game and kind of look forward to, I don't know. For me, whenever I played it, I was like, dope. It's just a Fallout game online. And then not really looking anything else beyond that. Like it wasn't a terrible experience.
Good.
It's a fun game.
Yeah, a couple times you played it, it wasn't horrible. Next game, next new release, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot next gen release. So
Finally.
if you are looking to play it on the next gen consoles, it'll be coming out in 2023, January 13th to be specific. It'll be coming to PS5, Xbox Series X, and Xbox Series S. All new upgrades, graphics, everything. The DLC will be included. The Bardock DLC, the Father of Goku, that's coming out the same day, will be included, as well as the Beerus Saga will also be a
Hey.
part of it.
I'm actually curious how they're going to do that because the game looks actually really good, even in general, let alone.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not obviously supposed to be a very lifelike game. It has its own art style for being Dragon Ball, but I had no problems with it. So I'm curious how they're going to do that next gen updates and how much it actually changes it.
Yeah, I'm curious how that will look too, because yeah, I thought the same thing. I didn't think it looked bad as it sat for PS4. I thought it looked fine. But yeah,
it
it'll
looked
be
like a good game.
so. Oh yeah, sorry. The Battle of the Gods and Red Direction F.
I
and
mean,
then,
that
yeah,
is a
then-
Beerus Saga, technically. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. Like, he's a part of both of those events.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, the next DLC, yeah, it's called Bardock, father of Goku. You'll be playing as Bardock. So I think that was a movie, if I'm not mistaken.
it was still one of the non-canon ones, but yeah, Bardock goes back in time and becomes a legendary Super Saiyan to Frieza's like great uncle or something.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be part of the release. That's pretty dope. We didn't talk about it. We didn't do a a thing, but Ubisoft had an event last month. It was the 15th anniversary of Assassin's Creed, which is crazy to think about. Me and Mark
Definitely
watched
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed Mirage, for those who don't know, is the new one coming out. They're going back to the roots. They're taking out the progression system, where as you progress, you get different level ups, perks, things along those lines. They're taking that out and reverting back to how it was in Assassin's Creed 1. A lot of people are excited about that, which is awesome. During the forward, they also announced multiple other games, as well as the next 2 flagship installations, which was Codename Hex and Codename Red. Which the Codename Red was this look like a ninja assassin set in Japan.
Back in Japan, yeah.
So I know a lot of people are super psyched for that because that's a game they've been asking for years.
A lot of people are pissed. A lot of people are
Why?
really pissed because they've been asking for it for fucking years, and they've been telling Ubisoft, we want to give you money for this. And it took Ghost of Tsushima to come out for them to actually be like, maybe people want this.
Yep.
Yeah, people are.
I mean, that's Ubisoft for you.
People are legitimately pissed off at Ubisoft because of it.
So, and I do see that. I feel like they are undercutting Ghost of Tsushima because of that, and I get it.
Because that game was just
So it'll be interesting. No release date on that, and Codename Hex will be a more horror-based Assassin's Creed. They said that will be a darker esque game compared to the other Assassin's Creed. It'll be very different. It'll be more slated towards like your horror, your darker versions of Assassin's Creed. So we'll be interested to see how both play out. Speaking of Ubisoft and James, really quick, do you want to talk about the Stadia?
Yeah, Stadia's fucking dead. The Stadia's fucking
short-lived
dead.
life.
No, too long of a life. Yeah, Google announced that they're killing it off. They're sunsetting the Stadia, starting next year. It's like what, mid-January? I think they're killing it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about the one guy's cross progression for that?
There's a handful of stories like that. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a couple of them. I think it was Red Dead Redemption 2. Man had like 600 hours into the game, and there's no way for him to transfer it to his Xbox, PlayStation, or PC. So he's gonna lose all of his data.
Well,
basically, everything is just thrown out the door at that point.
The only good thing about the Stadia shutting down is that Google is refunding people who made purchases.
Yep.
They're doing full refunds for games that were purchased.
Hey, good on them. I mean, good on Google for that. Like, actually realizing that they fucked up and they made that this wasn't as successful as they expected, so they're doing their part to fix that.
Mm-hmm. Stadia, I mean, the few times that I was subscribed to Stadia for goddamn close to a year.
Mm-hmm.
And most of that time was me forgetting to cancel it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was probably a forgetting to cancel moment.
But the few times that I played it, it worked okay. When I was on my computer, I was on my computer, hardline to my internet. Now, when I use my phone, using Wi-Fi, oh fuck it sucked dick.
Well, it's even funny because when they originally announced it, I do remember them saying it was like you had to only have like 10 megabit per second internet, which was such a bullshit lie.
Not gonna work.
And everybody said that same thing. They're like, there's no way you could stream a game with 10 megabits per second.
I mean,
there's
can.
Absolutely no.
You
it's
can.
Just gonna be. It's not gonna work.
It's gonna be like you're not gonna be able to play competitive Destiny 2 or like MOBAs or not MOBAs like battle royales. None of that shit.
Yeah, good luck.
You can play RTSs just fine.
Yeah.
Or like turn-based RPGs.
Things that don't require a lot of power
real
to
slow
run.
Shit that doesn't have to update.
Real time stuff.
Yeah, they said most refunds, if you do apply for one, will be refunded to you by mid-January when it's fully shut off. And going to like what Jet was saying, A lot of companies are not allowing people to transfer over their stuff, but Ubisoft is, specifically to PC. So if you have any Ubisoft games, you can transfer your progression exclusively to PlayStation, not PlayStation, sorry, exclusively to PC. You cannot transfer it to PlayStation or Xbox, but you'll be able to move all your progression to PC through the Ubisoft Connect portal.
And
So
good on
they
them
are,
for trying to help them with the cross progression. But
yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, but if you want to try PlayStation or Xbox, you can not only PlayStation. I mean, Jesus, only PC. There we go.
not only PlayStation.
Good job.
Be
So
proud of you.
for those who don't have a PC to game on, unfortunately, you kind of are screwed. But at least they're making an attempt to kind of help you out the best that they can. So it sucks, but it lasted longer than expected.
Lasted longer than I thought it would.
Last two things that I have, and then James will have you talk about the top 25 greatest animes of all time according to IGN. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 last weekend was the open beta.
Oh yeah.
Came out to very mediocre reviews. The gameplay is vastly different. They removed a lot of stuff. They put a lot of stuff in.
They had a lot of weird stuff.
The gameplay for myself was different. It was not like the original Modern Warfare. It was not like
the remake of Modern Warfare.
Yeah, the remake of Modern Warfare. The what was it? Cold War that we all played together. I don't know. It just felt different.
It's a bit more tactical.
Yeah.
Right.
And I get that they were looking for the more realistic side.
Rainbow Six CG. That's what it really is.
I don't know. I wasn't a fan. What was your thoughts, Mark? I know you had some thoughts.
Yeah, as you said it, like it kind of felt like a Battlefield game to me. Like it was more tactical rather than a Call of Duty style of shooter. Even though those sound really similar, but Call of Duty is kind of the game I associate with just kind of like running in, shooting shit, running around, shooting more shit, running. Yeah, like it's a stupid shooter, like a mindless shooter, where now it doesn't seem like that as much, but I might have been, but that can be a positive to some people or a negative to others. It just doesn't, in my opinion, feel as much of a Call of Duty.
Well,
it feels more of like a Battlefield game. But,
I agree with that because they had the bigger modes where it was, what was it, 60v60, and then there was like a 20v20. So you literally had your Battlefield-esque maps where there was tons of people, and it was difficult. It was not fun. I had no fun. I didn't have fun playing that mode. And I think you played it a couple times too, Jet, right?
No, I didn't actually play the big modes, but I did play the little ones with you guys, and
yeah,
it definitely felt clunky. It wasn't bad, but it definitely, I know they're trying a new style, which wasn't bad. And my thing was, it was so hyped because that was such a classic. Like that was the Call of Duty game for a lot of people. Like that was the big multiplayer Call of Duty game for a lot of people back in the day, because that was when people started getting into that a little bit more. And it's just, it didn't seem to kind of hit it on the nose. It was it feels like a recycled version of a lot of things. And I think that they're trying to do stuff, but they're trying to add new things into it. And I mean, we'll see how it goes. I'm definitely not excited day one. I don't really care for that aspect of it. I mean, is it a $70 game for me? No, probably not. But maybe in time, if it goes on like a super sale for like $30 or so, it might be worth picking up. But
buy two get one free, and you can't figure out what the third game is.
What the third one's gonna be? Yeah, yeah, it's kind of for me. I mean, it's just the one thing I'm excited for is they did say they were going to introduce more of the Spec Ops aspect, which was something I really enjoyed about the original.
Yeah.
Back in the day on the 360 was just like that co-op game mode of just doing random missions and have to be very like precise. And they said they're going to expand upon that quite a bit. So I'm curious about that part, but overall gameplay was, I'd say like a 6 out of 10.
They do already have a roadmap in terms of their first DLC. So their DLC is not free like it was for previous games. It will be paid, and the first DLC they'll be bringing back all the classic Call of Duty maps from Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2, the original ones.
Nice.
My thing is why are you taking out like
why is it a DLC?
Why is it DLC to get a full game? That is legitimately what they're saying. Is they're saying, oh yeah, so you're not getting all the Modern Warfare 2 maps. You have to pay extra for all the Modern Warfare 2 maps, even though this is a Modern Warfare 2 remake. Like, fuck you, Activision.
At least
like,
this,
you fucking greedy bitch.
This sounds like it's the classic versions of the maps.
Yeah,
but even that doesn't. I think my frustration with it is like I think it wouldn't be so bad if they didn't already re-release and remake the story with a DLC on Modern Warfare 1. So you're giving me half a game, a quarter of the game, which is just multiplayer basically, and maybe the other half or the other quarter being Spec Ops, and you're like, oh yeah, we expect to pay $70 for this, which is just a multiplayer. Oh, and on top of that, we're gonna expect you to pay another probably $30 just to get the maps to play these multiplayer parts.
Yep.
It's like, what the fuck, Activision?
So yeah, but to get every map that was ever in Modern Warfare 2, they're going to be part of their premium DLC, is what they call it. So okay, that'll be interesting.
DLC.
It looks like their next rendition. They are potentially working on Advanced Warfare 2, a sequel to Advanced Warfare from many years ago.
So badly though.
Where you had the mech suits where you could float and run on walls. So that is rumored.
I'll say the zombies mode was actually a lot of fun in that. Because zombies being able to jump up and down and fucking like power jump above you and fly, like it's pretty sketchy.
I remember playing it. I remember playing the beta for Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, on the good old OG Xbox.
Yeah, I remember playing the beta for that and being like, yeah, this is okay. It's different. I can appreciate how different it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then
it's definitely weird.
And then I played Titanfall 2, and I go,
so much better.
Man, that fucking 3 sucked. Never gonna happen, bud.
Yeah, that Apex is too much of a moneymaker.
I saw a tweet the other day of some just crazy Warzone like kill, like dude running, sliding, looking back and forth, like, you know, taking out a bunch of people, and the guy posts that and he goes, y'all motherfuckers really want to play Titanfall 2.
That game is so good. So good.
It's amazing.
I'm so sad that they won't do it, and like you said, Mark, is Apex is just too fruitful for them. They're not gonna go. They're like, yeah, Titanfall's on the way back burner just because we're just making oodles amount of money just off these goddamn microtransactions.
But they're adding Titanfall stuff into Apex because it's in the same universe.
Yep, and characters.
Sure, whatever you say.
I agree with Mark on that one.
We're adding characters that would make the Titanfall fans happy. And mechanics.
Exactly.
Okay.
The daughter of one of the main characters, and
I'm still trying to find them.
The Titanfall cinematic universe, guys.
Exactly. And last piece that I have on Call of Duty, supposedly, according to the rumors and multiple reports that have been released over the last couple months, 2023 will be the first time since 2004 where we will not get a Call of Duty game. It is rumored that they will be skipping 2023 and releasing the game in January 2024 in lieu of making the perfect game without having to rush it.
Sure.
You speed it up by 2 months, or you slow it down by 2 months because it's supposed to be a November game. They're like, but we're gonna release it in January, just so you know, because we're gonna take our extra couple days with it.
Yep. So it has not been confirmed if that is true or not, but according to reports, that is. And last piece of news that I have, we will be getting more Final Fantasy 16 news in October. They will be doing a special event, either Squeenix will be doing one, or Final Fantasy just separately will be having their own event where they will be announcing more Final Fantasy 16 news.
They're doing their own thing because that's getting close to the 30th anniversary of it coming to the stateside, I think. Or no, when did it come out in Japan? I thought it would have already come out in Japan 30 years ago. But anyway.
And that's all I have for video game news. Do you want to go over that list?
Yeah,
really quick, James?
We'll go over it real quick.
Give me 1 second. I do want to say this because I just found this out. To go back with the TV show news. So I didn't know this, and I don't know if anybody else did, anybody watching it, but anime-wise, Bleach.
Oh yeah, Bleach is back.
Disney has the rights to it now.
Really?
So the new season and every episode of Bleach is going to be on Hulu coming here soon. And they're going to have the new arc and the new movie are going to be strictly Disney Plus and Hulu exclusive.
Interesting.
Yeah. I did not know that, and I happened to run upon an article that was talking about it so Disney owns the rights for this next season and basically holds the rights to watching the show currently only on Hulu, according to them. So, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And then top 25 animes of all time, according to IGN.
All right,
and just know,
steady.
This list has some controversy already.
Yeah, they're infamous for their lists.
Their shitty takes, yeah. Oh, this is from September 22nd, so it can't be, or 28th. It was updated, so it can't be that bad because I would have heard about it. Number 25 is Haikyuu. That's the volleyball anime. It's pretty good. 24 is Trigun. Yeah, Trigun's pretty good.
I feel like that should be higher than 24,
it should be
though.
higher.
Just wait till you get to the next one.
Yep, 23. Nope, that doesn't deserve to be here. That's Dragon Ball Z. Get that far away from this shit.
What the fuck?
Number 22 is My Hero Academia.
Wait, what?
Number 21
I love My Hero, but it is not as good as Dragon Ball.
Number 21 is Made in Abyss. I hear that's good. Number 20 is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It says JoJo's Bizarre Adventure parentheses entire series.
The whole thing.
The whole thing. Number 19 is Naruto Shippuden.
What?
Number 18 is Death Note. Number 17 is Attack on Titan.
I swear to fucking Lord, baby Jesus.
All right, that's actually a good spot for this one. This anime's good. Number 16 is Ouran High School Host Club. That is a top.
I've heard some good one.
Top tier. It's a good one.
Guess it's better than fucking Dragon Ball Z.
Highly recommend. It is. Highly recommend it. Number 15 is Devilman Crybaby. I hear that's good. I don't have Netflix. Number 14 is Demon Slayer. I hear that's good. I watched like 3 episodes. It seems fine.
Yeah, I've heard it's really good, but I think that's where it belongs.
Number 13 is Code Geass. No, actually,
you fucking Code Geass.
Or Code Geass, yeah.
The
best thing
Code
about
Geass is good too.
Yeah, the best thing about that is the fucking soup video.
Soup?
Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Fuck you.
Number 12. That's why.
Number 12 is Samurai Champloo.
I don't even want to.
I'm not even touching that one. Like fuck that dude who made it.
What was it?
Samurai Champloo.
Oh. Yeah. Let's not get into that.
Number 11 is Bacano. I don't even know what that is. So that's weird. 10 is Fooly Cooley. That's a good show. Fooly Cooley's pretty good. All right, I 100% agree with this one. Number 9 is Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Phenomenal
show.
Oh, Walker, by the way, I got a new like best friend at work. So you got relegated to, since we don't work together. His name is Donnie. He's got a fucking anime tattoo arm. I saw he had a pretty sweet Hiei tattoo on there. I was like, that's fucking rad, dude. Number 8 is Neon Genesis Evangelion. Get in the robot Shinji. Oh, so I went to a Final Fantasy concert a little bit ago.
You did.
And someone was cosplaying as Shinji's dad from Evangelion. I'm like, that is the weirdest fucking shit, dude. Number 7 is Hunter x Hunter. I hear it's good. I heard the Chimera arc is one of the best arcs in any anime. Number 6 is Mob Psycho 100. Didn't care for it.
It is not above. That should not be that high.
Ooh. Number 5, Hajime no Ippo, my boy. I love me my Hajime. Number 4 is Monster. I hear it's good.
Oh, I don't know if I want to hear this one.
One Piece, number 3.
I agree to an extent.
So I think it's a good show, but it's kind of dumb.
It goes on like, and you hit the halfway mark. It's a really good show, but you have to get through the halfway mark.
Fucking
Yeah,
get
that's
like
500 episodes.
You have to get it. I was gonna say you have to get 500 episodes
500
in.
fucking episodes, my guy. Oh, let me get through. Let me get through half of my fucking
just
life.
Let's get through
500
Let's get through
episodes
all
and
of Dragon Ball, and then it gets good.
Yes.
Yeah, it gets good when you
Basically.
turn it off.
That's great.
Number 2 is Cowboy Bebop. 100% agree. That is a phenomenal show.
Yeah, I liked it.
Okay. Yep. Yep. That is a good choice. I agree. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
It's a very
Number
good
one.
show, but I wouldn't consider it number 1. I would definitely say top 5, but I wouldn't say number 1.
Oh, I love that show. Oh shit.
But that list is, I know they love to fuck with lists, but that is just god awful.
Did I tell you guys about the time I rewatched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? So I recently rewatched it by maybe 2 years ago. I rewatched it, and there's the one episode that all the Full Metal Alchemist fans know of. You know who it is. It's the Chimera episode.
The Chimera, yeah.
Oh boy, I didn't realize.
A fucked episode, man.
I didn't realize it showed up that quick. I forgot that it showed up that quick.
It's like the first or second episode.
It's like episode number 2. I wasn't prepared for it. It's like, oh yeah, I can't wait to rewatch one of my favorite animes of all time, and then it gets to episode 2, and I'm just fucking bawling. I'm like, no,
it's Rowski's.
Oh, it sucks. I fucking hated it. And the thing is, in the original Full Metal Alchemist, it's later on in it. It's like episode 6 or 7. So they ease you into it.
Oh no, this motherfucker just fucking
like,
sent it right into there.
Oh yeah, you're just meeting these characters? How about this fucking, terrible father?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
awesome.
It's definitely. That's a terrible list. That's an awful list. I just don't want that be known, but okay.
Neat.
Do you want to do some releases?
I forget her name. She's getting fucking fused with a dog.
Yep.
The fucking fusion with the dog. Oh god, it still haunts my dreams.
It's been a minute since I've seen it.
It still hits just as hard, my guy. It hits just as hard. You never forget.
Oh, I'm sure.
Almost definitely.
All right, let me pull up the calendar real quick. What do we want to go to?
It's up to you.
No,
releases, I would say. Let's just go releases for October. Yeah.
Releases. Look at games.
No fucking shit.
I will say one thing I'm excited about, and I forgot about it, is actually coming out, because there really hasn't been much released, and I'm hoping on the Nintendo Direct they will touch just a baby bit more before it comes out, is the new Pokemon. It actually looks really good. I'm quite excited about it.
They're probably going to have a Direct.
I'm assuming they will.
What am I going to?
Releases for...
Yeah. Well, yeah, I fucking know that.
Oh.
How long?
It's the end of October. End of October.
Okay, because I said it 5 times. And I keep missing it every time you guys said it. I know you said it a few times, but I kept missing it.
Funny. Just go to releases.com. What do you mean?
All right.
Yeah, motherfucker, I know where I'm supposed to go. It's just how far do I go?
Just go there. All right, it's
Yeah,
the
go
5th
to
today.
games.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm on calendar.
And then go to releases.
All
That's
games.
you want to
geez,
go.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
then-
Most my calendar. All right, let's start on the 6th. We got Falling Out coming out for the PC and Switch. Nier Automata coming out for the Switch, which is apparently a phenomenal port. Josh Journey Darkness Totems coming out for stuff on the 6th. It cuts it off. Triple Take coming out for PC on Nintendo on the 6th. Jesus. Wizorb coming out for the Switch on the 6th. Medieval Dynasty coming out for the PS5 and Xbox Series on the 6th. Skier Ritual coming out for PC and Early Access on the 6th. Priest Simulator coming out for the PC on the 6th.
Oh, Jesus, you're touching the boys.
Oh.
that's another meme game.
Well, hey,
Always.
the next game on the 7th, LOL Surprise BBS Born to Travel coming out
I
for
like
the
it.
Xbox
Yo.
PC. No Man's Sky 4.0 comes out for PlayStation and Xbox on the 7th.
As well as the Switch.
What is that? Yep, that's actually a separate listing on here. Yeah, we got No Man's Sky coming out on the Switch, Superpowers 3 coming out for the PC on the 7th. Dragon Parna coming out for the PC and Series X. Splatter Zombie Apocalypse Now coming out for the Switch. We also have Chaos Head Noah / Chaos Child double pack coming out for the Switch on the 6th. We have Endless Memories coming out for the Switch on the 7th. Ammo Pigs Armed and Delicious coming out for the Switch on the 7th. On the 10th, we have 9 Years of Shadows coming out for the PC. Evil coming out for the PC and Xbox Series X on the 11th. Coral Island coming out for the PC in early access. What? Okay. We got Forza on the 11th. We got Forza Horizon 5 10-year anniversary update.
Sure.
Space roguelite like adventure coming out for something on October 11th. It's got cut off. No More Heroes 3 comes out for PlayStations. Super People comes out for PC on October 11th. Settlement Survival comes to PC in early access on the 11th. Astragoras Curse of the Stars comes out for a video game system on the 11th. No More Gate.
Video game system.
No More Gate. A Wakfu Legend comes to the PC on the 11th. Kamiwaza Way of the Thief comes out for the PC and PlayStation on the 11th. On the 12th, we got Unusual Findings coming out for PC and PS5. Bloodwatch coming out for the Xbox Series consoles. We got Tower of Infinity Vera Orientiern coming out for... Huh.
You okay there, buddy?
Orienteering limited time of... Oh, it just says end date for the system that it comes out for. That's cool. It's just end date.
Yes.
It's going to come out at some console at some point in time.
Some video game playing system. War Pips comes out for the PC and Xbox Series X on the 12th. Undercember comes out for the PC and Android on the 12th. Stardius comes to PC and early access on the 12th. Lego Brick Tales comes out for PC and PS5 on the 12th. BC Building Simulator 2 comes out for the PC. Time Melters comes to early access on PC on the 12th. Mage and Monsters come to the PC on the 12th. On the 13th, we have Asterix and Obelix Triple XL. The Ram from Hibernia coming to everything on the 13th. We have Atari Mania coming to the PC and Switch on the 13th. Darkest Tales coming to the PlayStation 5 and PC on the 13th. The Last Urukuru coming to PC and PS5 on the 13th. The Eternal Cylinder coming to those same consoles on the 13th. Shafted coming to the PC on the 13th. Cultic coming to the PC on the 13th. Winter Games 2023 coming to the PlayStation 5 and everything else on the 13th. Dying Light 2 Bloody Ties coming to systems on the 13th. Trifox coming to the Switch on the 13th. The Witch's House MV. So is that like, what is that, 35? coming to the PS4 and Xbox One on the 13th. Patch Quest coming to the PC on the 13th. The Case of the Golden Idol coming to the PC on the 13th. Gold, the Club Manager, coming to PC Early Access on 13th. Fueled Up coming to PC and Xbox One on the 13th. Astraliba Revision. Oh my god. Coming to the PC on the 13th. Shattered Heaven coming to the PC Early Access on the 13th. Project Triangle Strategy coming to the PC on the 13th. Spooky's House Jump Scares HD Remastered, or HD Renovations, sorry, coming to the Switch on the 13th. Holy shit, there's still more to go. Sunday Gold coming to the PC on the 13th. Battle of Polytopia coming to the Switch on the 13th. Lost Eidolon's turn-based tactical RPG coming to the PC on the 13th. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion comes to the Switch on the 13th. On the 14th, we have Nickelodeon Kart Racer 3 Slime Speedway coming to, who the fuck cares, on the 14th. Dragon Ball The Breakers coming out to everything on the 14th. I forgot that thing was even a thing.
I did it too until with my Xbox.
Star Trek Prodigy Supernova comes out for PC and Xbox One on the 14th. Trifox comes out for the Xbox family consoles on the 14th. Warhammer 40k Darktide. Something comes out to the start date. Scorn comes out PC and Series X on the 14th. Your hockey games come out on the 14th, and so does your golf games come out on the 14th for everything. Saints Kotar comes out for the Xbox and I don't know, it says PlayStation 5 and Switch. I'm assuming Xbox as well nowadays. Insect World comes to early access on PC on the 14th. Pit Stop Purgatory comes out to the PC on the 14th. On the 15th, we have Castle Secrets coming to the PC. Gidonia coming out to the PC on the 15th. On the 16th, we have Warhammer 40k Darktide thing that's ending. Mars Base comes to the PC on the 17th. Potionmatics comes to the PC on the 17th. Flat Eye comes to the PC on the 17th. On the 18th, we have Warhammer Total War 3 thing coming out for the PC on the 18th. Ambriel Dreams comes to early access on the PC on the 18th. Plague's Tale Requiem comes out to a bunch of things on the 18th. I forgot about that game. Them's Fighting Herd. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Them's Fighting Herds, the My Little Pony fighting game, comes to the PlayStation and Xbox.
Fucking making one of those games, I swear to God.
It's not official My Little Pony. It was originally just a bunch of OCs.
I like it.
Yeah. Then we have Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed coming out on the 18th. The Last Worker comes out for the PC on the 19th. The Last Hero of Nostalgia comes out for stuff on the 19th. Not even gonna try to pronounce that one. That comes out on the 19th for everything. It's like Nuvimo Capsula, but there's like a P and some other letters in there. I'm like, I think that's how you pronounce it. Undead Horde 2 Necropolis comes out for the PC on the 19th. Of Blade and Tales comes out for the PC on the 19th. The Valiant, oh my god, we're almost done. The Valiant comes out for the PC on the 19th. Harmon's Odyssey comes out for the PC on the 19th. The Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection comes out for the PC on the 19th. On the 20th, we have Eternal Drift coming out for the Xbox and PlayStation. Gas Station Simulator coming. Don't fucking, are you fucking kidding me right now, mate? Oh, it's loading. When it's if it keeps loading, that means I'm done, right? I can escape the cell. Gas Station Simulator comes out for the PlayStation stuff and Xbox on the 20th. Warhammer 40k Shoota's Blood and Teeth comes out on stuff on the 20th. Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Hopefully this one's as good as the other one that had no right to be that good, coming out for the Switch. And Batrona Lost Heaven comes out for the PlayStation Series X. It's still fucking loaded. That means I'm done. No other games are coming out for the rest of forever.
Yeah, we'll just put out there to kind of add at the end of that, just the big games coming out. Is Gotham Knights is coming out on October 21st.
No, it's not. It's still loading.
I'm never going to touch on the like big games, and I'm not going down that list again. The other thing is that I think, and then the Modern Warfare 2 is coming out officially at the end of this month.
Nice. Movies and TV, nothing too crazy. Netflix special, Netflix documentary called the Redeem Team. It's a movie about the 2008 Olympic basketball team, how they came back from the 2004 team. basically specialized around Kobe Bryant. That comes out on the 7th, the 21st. You have The Rock's new movie Black Adam, and November 1st you have Top Gun Maverick finally coming to DVD, Blu-ray, and VOD, that movie released in March.
It almost was a whole year in the theaters.
Yep, I made money the whole entire time.
Oh my god, Chet, you are right. There's so much other shit coming out.
Yeah, that's why I just hit with the big ones, and we're just gonna skip on those.
Going. Oh, you missed Bayonetta 3 coming out on the 28th? The fuck?
It didn't show up on my list. Now it did. Yes, sorry, Bayonetta 3.
Skipping forward because I want to talk about it really quick. November 4th, the Weird Al Yankovic story is coming to YouTube, Roku TV for free. So if you have Roku TV, Daniel Radcliffe stars as Weird Al Yankovic. Yankovic.
Dude, I'm gonna have to buy a Roku just to watch that movie.
Same.
I think it'll be.
I think you
good.
could get it on Android.
Somebody should pass through and do a stand. Just do streaming of it.
Today, for those who like watching it, Nailed It season 7. It's where people pretend they know how to bake cakes and they look fucking horrendous.
You're putting out another season?
Yep, comes out today. Tomorrow, season 19 of Grey's Anatomy comes to ABC.
Jesus, season 19.
Fucking Christ.
Yep, and then on the 19th, season 11 of The American Horror Story.
Still going.
And so that's all I got.
Alright.
Go around the room really quick so that everyone know where they can find you. What are you going to be doing? Start with you, James.
I play video games on twitch.tv/JimmyNoodlesGG sometimes, and I also play stuff on YouTube at Jimmy Noodles Gaming. Yeah, who knows? I might be. Hopefully, I'll get my butt back into streaming more often. Who knows? We'll see. A Jet? Oh, you can also find me on Twitter, Jimmy Noodles Gaming.
There we go.
Go ahead, sorry.
Same for me. I'm like I keep talking about it last time. Is I want to try to get back into streaming again, but when I do, it's Jet362 at twitch.tv. Thing I wanted to do soon too is try to get our Uno antics on Twitch, because our Uno games are always a blast to say the least, and the amount of shenanigans is always fun. So that's pretty much what we're probably going to consist of. But what about you, Mark?
Oh yeah, that's always a great time playing Uno.
Yes. Try to stream some of that, have some other fun plays. Mark?
Yeah. I don't usually make content, but whenever I do, you could see it on the internet, either at markdude701 or mark.exe, because that's where you'll find it.
Exactly.
Hey, how about you, Walker?
The Captain Geech, on everything except for Instagram. I changed my name. I don't know what that is anymore. But you can find these podcasts anywhere you listen to podcasts. Level Unlock Podcast exclusively on Twitter at what, James?
LVL Unlocked Pod. That's LVL Unlocked Pod.
He still has it.
Hey.
You love to hear it.
Still have it. Even after fucking ruining my goddamn voice. We are going to have to do at least 2 fucking episodes a month, because I am never doing that shit again. That was way too many games.
Oh, we'll just consolidate it in, and then we'll be like, all right, we're just going to go for the big releases and the semi-big releases.
Here's our releases show. We just fucking talk about releases from the
releases.
Hey, good.
Excuse me.
And you can follow us become a part of the Patreon at patreon.com/levelunlockpodcast. Don't have a date as the next podcast. We will try to get with you much sooner than later, so you don't have to wait another 4 months. Hopefully before the holidays, as there was many award shows throughout the holidays. So we definitely want to make sure we're talking about those, getting the news to you back in time. Thank you all very much for hanging out, listening, and we'll see you next time. Deuces.
Bye.
Bye.
TYTYBBY.
Bye.